Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this beautiful, beautiful day in the winter?
Yes,
In
that
the
is
winter.
true.
In the winter. Oh, isn't it nice? But the winter is almost over.
Yes.
It's almost over. Well,
It is.
anyway, I want to just get to it because I want to do a reading on Kanye. But before I do, I always want to know, I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay? Now, let's find out what's going on with Kanye. So
Yes.
what card with Kanye and Bianca?
Okay. Yes,
Not just Kanye, but just Kanye and Bianca.
Yes.
The couple, the pair. To me, I know everybody. I don't want to do that. And let me pick out a card first because they popping like popcorn. What I want to say is Bianca and Kanye, they are an unlikely couple. I do not feel as though he's abusing her as many people think that, because she could get help. She's in the no. And I knew that when she was in the mall and she was talking to a stranger.
Yes.
I knew then, and she could be a little frisky. And when it comes down to Kanye saying get off of the phone, in my opinion, yes, because girl, there are people that don't like him.
Yeah, that is true.
And Kim is on the warpath. Yes. And it's not that he don't trust you. It's like, hey, you gotta be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. I mean, I didn't take it like people want to believe that he's bossing her around. People want to believe that she gave him fellatio on the boat.
Yeah.
People like that captain going, not gonna see that. Just he was at the bottom because his pants was down. Okay.
Allegedly.
And he wasn't even on the boat long enough to, but that just lets you know the mind. So if that's what people want to think, and he said it wasn't even like that, but that's what people want to think. So, but anyway, what was I saying?
Talking about Kanye and Bianca and their marriage.
So, I just don't even know it's real, but how real is it? Mm-hmm. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But what I'm going to do, this is one of them reads when I come here before I ask questions. I'm going to read on, they're going to be positives and negatives.
Okay.
I have to read my positives and negative cards and where they're located. Is that okay?
Yes.
And then I will do my reading because I want to just see. Because every time I haven't read on them in a while since the summer, I think.
Should the ring be the card to represent them?
The ring?
The ring.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, baby. You are on it.
Thank you.
When your cards coming?
Oh,
I'm gonna take your cards and give you my old. They all the silver, the gold, gildedness is running off.
Oh my gosh.
No, these cards here are anointed. You gotta anoint your own deck.
Yes.
All righty. So this is Kanye and Bianca.
Yes, and of course recently.
Ooh, two of these fell out.
Oh, and of course recently. Kanye was seen not hanging out, but having dinner with Kim and their kids without Bianca, apparently. But they left and came in separate vehicles. So that does show that even they're co-parenting and they're not together.
So we said we was going to get the what?
The ring.
1, 2, 3. Why am I counting? I'm a little rattled, but I'm okay. Wow, don't seem so bomb.
No, not at all.
So this one is down, so I'm gonna leave it. I don't know what it is.
It could be our end card.
Yes, that's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna do. And I got quiet for a minute.
Yes, these cards are interesting.
They're interesting, aren't they? Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. And the moon.
Interesting. Looks very public or very open.
It's
not like an open relationship.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad
attention, maybe.
You think so? Talk to me. Pull out your cards where you read.
Yes.
I should have. Next time I'm gonna put them on an angle.
I don't know. I can see them fine. We have the birds.
And don't forget, this is the serpent.
Yes. Mm-hmm. We have the birds, which represents communication, chatter, chit chat.
Mhm.
Then we also have the fish, which
Mhm.
represents abundance and
Mhm.
having plenty. Then there's a letter, and the letter represents receiving information.
Mhm.
And then we have the garden.
Oh, I should have been caught.
Which literally is the public's eye.
I know you guys can't see it, but I
So
showed
the public's eye, going back to the bird card. The birds.
Okay, sorry.
The birds and the public and the chirping of the messages that are coming through because of the letter. And I feel like back to the fish card again, their relationship seems to have a lot going on. It seems to be very abundant. Maybe it can produce a lot of media attention for them that could possibly harm their relationship, because we have the sickle right here.
Can you hold that thought for me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
No, finish with what you said about
the sickle right here. Mm-hmm. The sickle could show.
I got you.
Thank you. The sickle could show that the too much media attention could harm their relationship, because too much attention, too much opinion could get in the way of how you feel about somebody. And then we have both the tower and the bridge. Somebody's traveling to an isolated area, or trying to separate themselves from the public. And then the health card in the tree indicates that they're trying to, Kanye and Bianca are trying to grow their relationship and create a stable family unit.
You finished?
Yes, baby Crone is finished.
That's baby Crone interpretation. Go ahead, baby Crone.
Thank you. Baby Crone started off first for us.
That's okay. No, you did good. I have no problem with it. My reading is this. I'm going to go simple, and I'm going to go for the past. From the past, what I see is, I see that there was a lot of talk, a lot of people that's not for it, a lot of people that was against it, just talking negative. And if there was somebody that they could cut through it, because it wasn't cut in another way, it's cutting like that. There's somebody that was against their marriage, against it, that didn't want it to be, that was against it. And if they could have cut it at the root, they would have. And I'm sure that same person that wanted to get rid of it, to cut it, that hated it, hate this fact that he married, hated it. These are the same people that was talking and causing confusion. Also, I see here that in the future, there was something that had to do with a cut of abundance. So there was something that happened that we all know what happened. Yes, but as you can see, just so you can see what I'm talking about. So on below, we see that there was where he took a financial loss, a hack was gone. No, it didn't leave him powerless. It just was a lot gone. However, on a side note, I like to say this, and anybody out there that hear me, I hope you can really hear this. No one took anything from Kanye or Ye, but he willfully gave it up. He fought them. He told us he didn't want it. Over and over again. He said that he would rather not have it if it was all of this. He let it go. Not everybody sells their soul for $1. He let it go. If you could only remember. But the media want to always make it look, oh, poor Kanye. Yes. He left it. I feel so bad for him. That's what TMZ want you to feel. They want you to feel that way. But that was to the contrary. He wanted out. And you know what? It looked like people were saying Kanye don't have any money.
That's how they made it seem.
If Kanye had no money, do you know they would have humiliated him? Do you would have known they would have set him out for the public? Do you know they would have arrested him for the money that they claimed that he stole? Just for humiliation, for another one of you ninjas that get out of place. Think about it. He had money enough to stand against them rascals.
That is very true.
So he was still dealing. Maybe he had 4 million, but they know what is it though? Billion. Maybe he had 4, 5, 6 billion. Maybe he had $1 billion left. They didn't take him down. You see. So I just wanted to put that on a side note because that always bothered me. But now that I got that out of my system, you all can think whatever you want. But now that I got it out, I've always wanted to say that. Now back to my reading. Because I was talking about this abundance. He took a great loss. That's what triggered it. Now, also, I'm going to come back to that. Now, in his presence, I definitely see a lot of information. There's still a lot of talking and a lot of talking. This is about Kanye and his wife. So I'm thinking they're getting a lot of chat, a lot of emails, a lot of somebody calling them. I get messages.
Yes.
Like, what do you call them? Texts. I'm getting like tons of texts, like 3 texts, 4 texts, 5 texts a day about this or that. That's what I'm getting. Texts. Also, I do, and I think that I see a bridge. That bridge is funny. So I'm gonna come back to the bridge.
Okay.
But in the near future, what I do see, I see a tower and I see a garden. And wherever a tower is, that's like a ward-off place, a place for solitude, or a place to protect you when times of trouble. You understand? And I see a garden. A garden is like a big old park, like you going to Hershey, or you going to a park, the park in Atlantic City, or Ocean City, Maryland. I don't know the parks in the world.
How about like Madison Square Garden? Is that a literal garden?
That's a garden.
Oh, okay.
A park is where it could be a garden, but they have a garden up in New York. I used to live right there. What was the name of that garden? Central Park. Yes. There's a park. Some parks have rides. Some parks are just, and when we were there on a nice day, I walked there from my apartment and we just walked around the water. So
beautiful.
Some parks have swimming pools and pools. Some parks have
benches and picnic places
and rides.
Yes.
Like Hershey Park, right? Or I don't know, so many. But anyway, so I just got that. So anyway, so we see there's a park. So we know there's a lot of people and a variety of people. And people from all over the world come to gather at a park to have a good time, right? So we see that whatever it is, they shrink back away from the public into their own hiding spot where they don't want nobody to know what's going on. They keep a lot of their business out of the media, and this is why he doesn't want her on. However, a lot of people say they feel sorry for her, and a lot of people say that she doesn't know what she's doing. I used to feel the same way. I didn't feel that she didn't know what she was doing. I just felt like she was there for the money, and why not? He picked her. Why not? He wants her to be her muse. She says, why not? Now, I'm going to go deep for you. Why wouldn't I or anybody in their right mind being with one of the people that we deemed as a genius, which I do believe so. He blows me away, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Hands down, say what you want to say. Just like I could say when it comes down to wit and when they come down to true wit, what's his name? Cat Williams is a genius. Yes. When it comes down to wit, oh my God, he's a genius, period. You understand? And when it comes down to creating a vision and putting it to make it walk, it's mind-boggling.
Yes.
If I was a designer, I would want him on my team. Matter of fact, I want him to be somebody big. I would use him to come up with stuff all the time, dressed like a, I don't want to say nothing derogatory, dressed like a beach bum. If that's what the next fashion going to be, do it. Now, let me tell you why I say all that. See, with Bianca, he had her wearing those tights and those skinny things. Now, everybody looked at it and said, oh, my God. My God. I did have to say it. I have to say, I thought it was sexy. But they're not questioned. Am I saying this because I'm favoring them? Am I saying this? No, I thought it was sexy because I said if I had a body and I was young and I had a man and he loved me and I was like, why wouldn't I? Because he going to send me to the top, baby. And not only do he want to send me to the top, this is somebody that's slow and patient. This is somebody that says, I want you to knock Kimberly off of her throne.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to go to a style that is so far out of her that when she copy it, they're going to be like, Kanye. Kanye. Now, we had to wait about a year. How long have they been married?
Yes.
About a year. Mm-hmm. And now her name is getting up there. Yes, now I see Chloe and Kim wearing her clothes. Now I see people walking the street showing their, but why not?
Yes, he sets trends.
He set trends. Some of them catch. Some of them don't, like the all black.
Yes.
That was just spooky, but I would have loved to wear it for Halloween. I would have loved it for something like a masquerade party. Oh, I would have worked that too. Because I just thought that was chic, but wear what you wear. But I don't think they wore it for that. But who would have thought to look like a shadow?
That is honestly
a shadow. Okay, so, but mind-boggling. So, and I don't know who he talked to, who he bounces ideas off, but Bianca is a part of that.
Yes, she is.
And she's got money. Did you see on her birthday when he had all those hundreds and stuff and 20s and all on the floor? Did you see that?
Yes.
Why would she squabble? She like, he making me a star. And so much so that he want to do something new, that he even had her cut her hair. Because remember, before, if he want her to look like Kim Kardashian, she could look like Kim Kardashian because she has the brown hair. She's just a very young version of her, right? And her eyes, she doesn't have that. What is they from? Where's Kim from?
Armenian.
She doesn't have the Armenian look, but she has that. For me, she has that girl look that want to look like Kim, that old Kimberly look. Because Kim don't look like that now. She's aging, not in a bad way. Yeah, she's aging. She's aging. Her look is changing. So she's got that fresh, tight, not bitch face, young, innocent. That's why you always feel sorry for her, because she's got those Bambi eyes and she just always looks so with the pouty lip, and it's really no lipstick, but she got it on. It's probably nude, and you looking at her, but that's all his look. Someone I heard say they never smile. Oh my God, no, they don't, but they always smooching somewhere. They always hugging. So what is smiling when you doing that kind of intimacy?
And maybe she's just strutting her stuff.
Maybe she can strut.
She can.
That girl can walk with heels. I said that.
Everywhere she walks is like a fashion show.
It's like a fashion show. So, and now you see Kim wearing the style. And you got to understand, Kim had to. Say why?
Why?
Because she has to stay fashion forward. If I'm in fashion, and Kim had a body for it.
Yeah, it's going to eat her up.
But Kim ain't going to wear that. If Kim wear the stockings, I'll be done. But Chloe will.
Chloe will.
Chloe will, because Chloe can wear it. Chloe would kill it. Yeah. Not everybody can wear, but he didn't make it for everybody. He made it for petite women. He didn't make it. You see no big butt woman in that.
No, you don't.
You don't see no big breast. Hold up. That's the breast. But you don't see no sabby. It's a certain kind of breast. A firm, young, tenderloin breast is sitting up in there. Am I correct? Can I say that breast?
I believe so. And
so you see in curvy. And you know Kanye like the white women with not the big butt, but just enough just enough. But she could use a little bit more. But I love the way she is, just the way she is. I'm not even going to advocate that. So anyway.
Yes, their marriage.
I got on it. But anyway, this is good. This is good because at least this is all me being authentic and breaking down the cards as I see it. So as I see here, however,
the snake.
I see the tree.
Okay.
And on the foundation, I see someone that's operating in darkness from a distance that is so jealous. Of this person having a seed. They would do anything they can to make this woman not have a baby. And I'm wondering, do she have problems in conceiving? Because a lot of the women nowadays, younger women, are having problems because of birth control.
Ah, yes.
So without getting deep in it, it is not, I don't get the feeling that she doesn't want to have children. I'm getting the feeling that it's not, it's like, we're just going to let it happen when it happened, but it's not. And she could be getting help for it.
Okay.
But this is what, and from what I'm seeing, this is somebody working on cycles. So cycles is what? A woman's menses. So it's like if I can get you so worked up, you ain't gonna want to have no baby because you ain't gonna want to deal with me. Do that make sense?
Yes, that does make sense.
And it's like if I can't have, nobody gonna have him. In her mind, it's like I don't even want him. I don't want him like that. I mean, if he come back to me, I'll eventually go in a way if he would listen, but she would never let him go like that. See, she done gotten smart. See, what she thought was, what Kimberly thought, if I let him go, he's just going to beg and want me back. Oh, okay. I know he's just dating those other girls. And she was out there with Pete Davidson. But when Pete Davidson got that movie role, he left her alone.
He really did.
And so there was two men. And she thinking, okay, Kanye, you can come back now. But she thought it was a joke. And it wasn't until she really, really fell in Chloe that she said, he don't want me anymore. I could understand how she feels. So for her, she will never, ever appreciate Bianca. Because Bianca stole her man. And Bianca was there all along in the background for 3 years of their marriage, or 2 years. Bianca been in the background. So Bianca is somebody who she probably met. Mm-hmm. So it's like, how could you?
She did that with Pete.
I guess and he did the same thing to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the air. They play games.
Yeah, they do.
And I often wondered, will he take her back? Because there is somebody, as you see the snake, it's up in this family tree, working on cycles, baby, burning candles, wearing them, what is it? Those,
wicks of wisdom.
Wicks of wisdom that they got from Christiana candles, honey. What is it?
Wicks of wisdom.
You know what? I think I'm going to break down and buy one.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do it. I can't even imagine spending $200 on candles, but I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So anyway, this is it. So let's see what the outcome is.
Okay, I like that.
They love each other. If they didn't, they do now.
Love is in the air.
Against the odds. This is wickedness working against. You know, a snake. A snake, let me tell you one thing about a snake that you all may know. A snake will lay back, okay, and not eat and make you think it's sick. And all the time it's about to gobble you up. Mm-hmm. It's just sizing itself for its prey. Yes. So, and I used to say, why do you wait till the snakes? Why you feed them the mice so long? Because you got to wait till they hungry. Because you don't want the dead mice staying in the cage because they want them fresh as you can get them. Because I've seen them feel frozen when they bought them like that, and I've seen them give it live. And of course, both of those people that did that were men. Yeah, okay. As I shrieked in sheer horror to see how it just, the way it just whole. It's a sight to behold. But anyway, there is somebody up against their marriage. So let's go here. Let's ask, we got 3 questions. So we know that they love her. We know.
Yes. So the question is, will Kanye and Bianca have a child?
Well, as I said, this fell out. So that lets me know they got some kind of complications going on. Yeah, she's seeking help. Help is on the way. It's mental. I think this depresses her because I see that this is up in her head, and I don't see this horse leaving. It's like, sometimes she probably go through stress. I'm not saying everything I say is allegedly, but you asked the question. What was the question?
Will Kanye and Bianca have kids?
And this came up. I'm just going to read what it says. That's a 5. It's a negative. What does it mean? This is somebody in distress. I mean, the person is crippled. The person can't walk. It's snowing. They look destitute, right? Yes. I mean, they're not even dressed properly. Am I correct? So how can I make that out to be positive? And on top of it, a night, you're talking about air. You're talking about Aquarius. You're talking about a Libra. I'm a Libra. You're talking about a Libra.
Yeah.
And I'm missing one.
A Gemini.
And a Gemini. How can I forget? This is what you're talking about. The fickle Gemini. Okay? The Libras who can be very self-indulgent and scales go off. The Libra, the Gemini, and what else?
The Aquarius.
And the Aquarius who could be so high-minded. Hello? High-minded. Who? Libra. The one with planet is what? Venus. Who could be all love-sucking, gooey, but yet flip on you with them daggone scales.
Yes.
And don't forget judgmental Aquarian who also is ruled by
Uranus.
And you know how Uranus is. Uranus, cuckoo. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So you got to look at these air. Did I leave out one?
And Gemini, which is
and the Gemini. Two-faced Gemini. There's a good twin and a bad twin. So look at this is what she's dealing with in her head. She's dealing with air, and this is air against earth. So therefore, this is turmoil. This is turmoil. Whatever's going on, people want to believe that it's a breakup. Maybe it's just that she feels like she cannot deliver.
Okay.
Could it be that?
It could be that.
It could just be that. Because look, they love each other. And could it have been for a while he didn't want her to?
Yeah, it could have been like that.
If I was her and I was in her shoes and wouldn't you want to have a baby? Mm-hmm. What else is there to want? She's got everything.
Yeah, especially she loves him.
Well, maybe that's just me being a hopeless romantic. Okay. So what is your next question?
My next question is, will Kim stop will Kim ever leave Kanye and Bianca alone?
Kim say I go way back. How bad? Back in the time of the time. He was there on my table when I had my first baby. Yes, sir. This is a card of remembrance. This is a card of the past. This here is a card of love. Nostalgia. Okay, let me stop joking. No, what I'm saying, yes. Will she stop? No, never. In other words, they're saying life. Mm-hmm. Like, you see those flowers, what are those lilies?
They could be.
Isn't lily pure love?
Yes, it is.
Isn't lily like eternal love and bliss? Oh, no. She's like, he my man. I had his babies. And if there's anything she could lie, if there's anything that threatens a woman like that, is for the other woman to get pregnant. That's why man, let me give you a story. That's why that woman that went into that church with that pastor and said she got pregnant. These pregnancies are dumb. They oopsie doopsie babies. But you're not oopsie doopsie when you know you're not taking nothing.
You're right.
These are people that want to trap a man. These are people that want security. Security. Why wouldn't she want to secure herself? Think about it. And if it's not a child, what is it? What is it? Does she look like she's being beaten?
No.
Matter of fact, do it look like somebody forcing her to wear those clothes?
No.
Do you really think he can make her dress like that?
No.
She done already went home and y'all already said that they broke up. They could have.
Yeah.
But it could be she goes through this depression. Mm-hmm. Who knows? She could be taking fertility drugs.
Uh-huh.
We don't know. But I know one thing. I know if I was her, shoot, I would hire a surrogate because I don't want to have a child. But if I never had no children, oh yes, because he's gonna love me forever and ever. Why? Because I want to have that baby. What would stop me?
Nothing.
What do I need to wait for?
Nothing.
This woman just turned 29 years old.
Yes, she did.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she's getting near that time.
She getting that. What? I'm just saying. And Kimberly is like, I'm gonna stress her out. She gonna think she ain't gonna want to have no baby. Wouldn't you if you was Kimberly?
Yeah.
Because that's money. That's more of his time. Far as he concerned, cause Kimberly's favoritism.
Yep, and she'll always be in his life.
Yes. Who wants that? But Kimberly should have thought about all that
Before
she messed with Sneaky Pete. Sneaky Pete. The Pete that you like, ain't nothing wrong with Pete for a young man of a grungy guy, like that's into grunge. But that was the worst move she could have done for herself.
It was.
Okay, so you asked that, right?
Yes, I did.
So we see, no, she ain't that. They together forever. She ain't like anybody. She's gonna be one of them women that's gonna be just a pest. Why? Because she's rich. Rich people problems.
Yes.
Why would she be calm? I had him first. He used to be my man. Yep. You know? Can you imagine? I mean, Kimberly probably gone through the spell like, don't cut their hair. Don't put their hair, stupid stuff. I can kind of like understand. So go ahead. What is another question? I mean, do I have? Okay, I got one. Okay. No, you asked the question.
My question is, does Kim really...
Okay, think about it. How is their copulation?
Okay.
I didn't want to use this card, but I'm going to take it. Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
Everything is, whatever they've gone through, they working out. This is a couple that is very holly sex. They are on fire for one another. They love each other. I'm not saying they don't have no problems, but I think Kanye said, this woman's sticking by me. She here, she with me. That's all he wanted, Kim. Kim, you and the kids, be with me. If I go to Russia, just be with me. If I go to Asia, be with me. Just be with me. Wherever I go, just follow me. I'll give you anything you want. The moon, he would have given Kim anything. Just be with me. I want to go and live in Colorado or Wyoming or wherever. I want to go. Just be with me. I may not stay there. I just a floater right now because that's what he needs. That's his energy. And she's like, no, I'm never leaving Calabasas. Never. And she's going to me, I can't take it no more. I can't. He's so good to the people. He's so good. There's so many things. But I can't. And we get it.
Yeah.
We get it.
Things are just deal breakers.
Just deal breakers. Deal breakers. But at the end of the day, girl, when he begged you back, you would have let him. He would have just been like, okay. You don't have to do that. He would have gave you anything you want. And the thing is, she knows that.
Yes.
She knew how much she loved him. Mm-hmm. That's why she treated him the way she did. But she thought that, like all of us do. But when you're dealing with a Gemini, you're dealing with two of them rascals. So yes, one will love you like no other. But the other one will walk out on you and leave you there like, what? Get over it. And that's what she meant. When a Gemini is through, the soft Gemini don't handle that. That's the lover. But it's the wicked one, the hard one, the tough one. That's the one that comes in, love doing stuff like that. He probably looked back at her and set her on fire. And go, that's the evil twin. I hate to make, but don't mess with the Geminis. If you got problems, because see, they mental. And when they done, they done. Even though they could love you to death. But remember, you're dealing with two personalities. And not only two personalities, I like to look at them as a dual love and hate.
Yeah.
And they always fighting, and neither one of them never win. So at the end of it, they both call it a draw, a loss.
Yeah.
And you're there, and the other one saying, "I'm sorry," and the other one is saying, "Get over it. I'll get you a new one."
Yes.
So did I explain it good?
Yes, you explained
Who knows?
that nicely.
You like that?
Yes, I do.
That's the best way I could do it. Okay, so where are we at in the moon? What is the moon phase right now? Where
it's currently a half a moon going towards a new moon. The new moon is in
the
7
new
days.
moon is when it goes dark.
Yes,
Okay.
a new moon's in a week.
Okay. So it's a half a moon.
Yes.
So I'm really more intuitive during the half a moon, leaning towards the half a moon, the new moon. Got it. Okay. And that's when everything goes dark. Got you.
Yes.
It's like the eclipse. As a matter of fact, there is an eclipse coming, I think, in New York. You know about it?
Yes,
I want to go. I was wondering, we could talk about this off the camera. But anyway, so we see that everything. And then what's your last question?
Yes, my last question is, will Cam ever get over Kanye?
Didn't I tell you no? She's saying la 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 la. I'm going to get you, babe.
Okay.
She's like I'm gone with the wind. She's like she says I'll get him back. I just have to figure it out tomorrow. And she might. She might get him back. It don't look like it. It don't look like it. It don't. Hey, looks are deceiving. That's what I've learned. So, well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Everything I said. And I know I was a little long-winded and a little chatty, but I like the spirit to do what the spirit do. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I know I really, really did. And I want you to know they love each other.
Yes.
And whatever it is, whatever it is, they was cutting away all the negative stuff out their lives.
Yes,
and they do have a place, and they do separate themselves from the public. And I'm so sorry that Kanye gets so mad that he has to go and take away cameras and stuff like that. I wish that he could get that under control.
Yes.
But nevertheless,
that's the Gemini.
That's the Gemini. And with that being, what do we say? Sunflowers.